Can I teach you how to gamble, please?
Absolutely not.
What if we find money on the ground?
Then I'm net positive, and then I gamble, and then I
Net
lose
positive, maybe.
Oh. Welcome to Wine About It.
Welcome to Wine About It. We have TwitchCon this weekend, and I'm trying to book. Well, I've booked a hair and makeup person, but
Yes.
I think I might have accidentally booked two makeup people and no hair person.
Wait, I didn't realize that they were... Wait, shoot. What did I do?
Sometimes they don't do both.
Oh, I thought that they did both.
Sometimes they do.
I think mine do. Now I'm scared. Okay, so you booked two separate companies, and you think they're both makeup?
Yeah.
For the same time?
Yeah.
You should call them.
I know, but one of them I only booked over email, and the other one I booked over text. And I'm just slightly confused. And I haven't gotten a confirmation email. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right now. But I'm just so confused.
You could have one do half your face and the other do the other half. And you could ask people which they like better.
That's not a bad idea, I guess.
I'm getting hair and makeup done one day for TwitchCon, and it's the panel day. And then I'm doing all my own for the rest of it, and I am scared.
You could just come to my hotel room and use my person if you want.
Scared. No, I don't want to do hair and makeup for... maybe hair. Maybe I should just get my hair done. I don't like having makeup on my face.
I don't know if I have one of those, so
oh, shit.
I can't help.
Right.
I don't know who I have coming to my room, but somebody's coming, potentially two people.
I'm scared people are going to see me in person and be like, wow, ugly. Or like, wow, she does not look like what she looks like online. You know what I mean?
Well, my problem is you take so many candid photos. Like, people will take photos from afar that I'm like, I have to have my makeup done.
And
otherwise,
dude, my genuine posture, my like this.
Yeah.
I'm just standing like this, taking pictures. This is what goes out.
She looks like Bigfoot, but small.
I'm exaggerating.
She looks like Prezoh naked crawling into bed. Like,
Prezoh.
Audio listeners.
That is what Prezoh
Do you think
like.
Prezoh's coming to TwitchCon?
No, I don't think
Will
so.
you call him?
Sure.
As our employee, and will you fire him right now, live on air?
You know, I told you he called. Oh yeah, you were there when he called me that one time.
Yeah.
And I got scared because I haven't talked to Prezoh in ages.
And you didn't even know you had your cell phone number.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Awkward.
I don't think he's gonna.
If he doesn't pick up, he's definitely fired. This has gone too far.
Hello?
Prezoh?
Yeah?
I'm filming Wine About It right now.
Oh, hi. Hi, guys.
Hey, Cutie can hear you, but you can't hear her. Are you coming to TwitchCon?
No, I'm not.
Oh my god, tragic.
Well, we're
She
going to
said-
invite
I
him
realized
to
no
Cirque
one
du
is
Soleil.
We were gonna
Wait, what?
invite you to Cirque du Soleil.
What?
We were gonna invite you to Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
Get a
I,
ticket,
like, just
baby.
canceled every plan.
You could use Taylor's ticket. She
Oh,
bought
wow.
one. She's not coming anymore.
Have fun.
Okay, thanks, Prezoh. Cutie said she has a ticket for you, so we'll see you in Vegas.
Okay, sweet.
Alright, bye, Prezoh.
Bye.
Oh, we're not going to see him in Vegas.
We're not gonna see him, and he's gonna quit. That was so
And
awkward.
and we're going to fire him. And he's going to quit.
Prezoh is he manages our Twitter, for those of you who
He's
don't
our
know. So
employee of the month for the past 6 months.
if any of you have seen tweets on the Wine About It account lately, and you're like, what are they doing? Like, which one of them tweeted this?
It's calculated,
Why would they say
baby.
this? The last one was big ass watermelon, and Lud's still the biggest fruit on screen, and it was a screenshot of Lud and playing a fruit game. And then he also tweeted 5 days ago, we love a stupid motherfucker that can drink some gay wine once in a while. And
I love gay wine.
then before that, should we drink a goon sack on the podcast?
He's our best. He's employee of the month.
If you were wondering why our Twitter has become the way it is, it's because Prezoh is our Twitter manager.
We haven't paid him once.
It's because he doesn't tweet. Don't make it sound like we don't pay him. It's because he's been like, don't pay me, I haven't done anything.
I don't want to pay him. I simply won't. I thought about implementing like the never done before social manager payment structure where we just say to Prezoh, okay, every time you tweet, you'll get money. So then at least he can get some money. Like, please let us pay you.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, we'll figure that out. Big week though. I found out the cool. Okay, so tell me if I should do this or not. Vegas. I like spray tans because they make me feel skinny.
I've never had one.
I love them. They make me feel skinny and they get rid of all my redness. But sometimes people are like, you look orange. And I'm like, well, you look stupid. You look poor because you can't afford a spray tan.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm going to start saying to people.
So mean.
Thank you. No, but I found this service in Vegas while I was trying to figure out if one of my makeup artists is a hair person. That they come to your hotel room and they give you a spray tan 24 hours a day whenever you need it.
That's such a Vegas. That's not even like an LA thing. That's like only in Vegas.
No, that is only Vegas. So
Wait, are you gonna do it? That's so risky.
I know.
What if they make you orange on the day of the convention? All the pictures go out, and then people boost the saturation as a joke, and they call you an Oompa Loompa.
Well, that was me last year, so been there, done that.
You were orange last year at TwitchCon?
We already saw that. Yo, yeah. The first day, I was so orange. It washes off the second day.
Cinderella orange.
Wait, does something come up when you Google that?
No, it's not bad at all. They're actually all really good pictures of you.
Cinderella bad spray tan.
QTCinderella bad.
This is self-harm.
Spray tan. Nothing.
Oh, there's one.
Nothing. I don't see it. Oh,
there's also one picture that's not even me.
Wait, I think you posted this picture and it's the only bad one.
I know. I did post that picture and it's the only bad one. I tweeted it.
I'm
funny. So orange.
That's funny.
I looked good that day though. No one can tell me otherwise.
Yeah, you do look good.
My thighs look skinny.
That's a huge risk though. I would be way too scared to do that.
I'm doing it. I'm going crazy. Okay. Do you want to come to my hotel room and hang out with me at midnight when I get it done?
Yeah. I would love to watch it happen. Do they have to strip? You have to be like naked?
No, I'll just be in a swimsuit.
Oh. Okay.
When do you go to Vegas?
Thursday.
You do?
Yeah, I'm there all day Friday.
You're a day early?
I mean,
Thursday's a day early.
Convention's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I get there Thursday night.
I'm there Thursday afternoon because I have a sponsor.
Wow. We can hang out Thursday night. I need to see what time to put in, but
well, can I teach you how to gamble, please?
Absolutely not.
What if it's my money?
No, that's worse.
Why?
I won't. I hate the idea of losing money for no reason. I hate it.
What if we find money on the ground?
Then I'm net positive, and then I gamble, and then I lose
net positive, maybe.
Oh. If we take someone's money that I do not like, I will put it on red. And
Ludwig.
That's the only gambling that I will do.
If Ludwig gives you money, will you do it? Yeah,
I'll put it on red.
Well, that will work then.
But that's not, I don't even know what that is. I know there's like, you can put it on red or black. That's 50-50.
No, I want to play blackjack with you.
Oh, I don't know.
This is what happened. Blackjack is what you promised me, actually, right before you got roofied last time we were in Vegas.
That is so crazy that you would hold that against me. That is so crazy.
I'm not holding it against you. I just thought it was a funny sentence. We were in Vegas and you got roofied. But we were walking around and you were like, yeah, you can teach me blackjack. You can teach me blackjack. And then you went to the bathroom and then never came back because you were actively roofied. And I was like, where is she? I'm supposed to be teaching her blackjack.
This is not funny.
And then I had to follow I don't know if you've ever had a friend get roofied, but you have to follow the breadcrumbs to find where they went.
Yeah, it was crazy. Let me tell you. Let's retell the story of how I got roofied in Vegas because I know everybody's heard it, but I'm going to tell it again.
They haven't heard it. We have a new audience. Did you know that?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. We went to Vegas
once. My name's Maya.
Once.
Her name's Pokimane.
Oh, cool. We went to Vegas once together, and then we went out, and I had,
You
I think,
missed-
2 drinks.
I'm doing this. I'm backseat storying you. You missed like the whole reason we went to Vegas. We didn't go to Vegas for like fun.
Okay, we went to Vegas for Twitch Rivals, and we were on a team together, and we did excellent, by the way, but that's beyond this story.
We did so good.
We did
and then
really,
Milena
really
got
good.
actually mad at me.
Yeah, we went crazy.
I felt bad.
And then we went out after Twitch Rivals
Because they were like,
and-
everyone go party. They took us to
at the
Topgolf.
end of the whole thing. Yeah, they took us to Topgolf, and then they took us to like a hotel. Was it a hotel casino? I don't remember where it happened.
Yeah. Well, no, Twitch, I would like to make it clear. Twitch did not condone this. They said, we are providing you with Topgolf, and then you should go home. And then all the rest of us were like, we're going over the Cosmo, baby. So we loaded up in our own cars, and we went to the Cosmo.
Okay, the Cosmo. So I got a couple drinks at the Cosmo.
And I watched them get porn. I swear to God, I watched.
She said,
I love porn.
it was, no, one of them was a bottle of beer. I remember it was like a bottle.
That one
and
was the
of
one
them
at
was a glass.
Topgolf.
No, I had a bottle at the, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Okay.
I had a drink at the casino and like, but not enough to where I would be like black. I mean, I had like a couple drinks. Like, I feel like I was fine. And then all of a sudden I was not fine. And I was like, okay, I don't feel good. Like something's hitting me wrong. Like I'm so drunk. But it didn't feel like I was drunk. I just like kept forgetting what had happened like 5 seconds earlier. It was the craziest. I had been roofied once before, not confirmed. Probably roofied once before in college. And it was similar where like I walked home from this party and by the time I got home, I was like, who took me home? You know, so at this casino, I would like walk to another table and then be like, how did I get over here? Or why did I walk over here?
I just found something.
Okay.
Okay. No, actually you finish.
Okay.
It's really important.
And then I went to the bathroom. This part is crazy. This is when I knew there was something really, really wrong. I went to the bathroom and I was like, I'm going to throw up in the bathroom. I'm super drunk. Don't know why I'm this drunk, but I'm this drunk. So I went into the bathroom. I'm like kneeling by the toilet to throw up. And I turned and I looked at the door of the bathroom door, and it had one of those little latches on the door, right? And I was trying to focus on the latch because I was just trying to like steady myself, and it kept hitting the ceiling. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. I was watching the latch and then I was watching it hit the ceiling, like the whole room was spinning. And I now realize, I think it's because my eyes were rolling up into my head. Like I was like sitting there trying to focus
you to
and
pass out.
Yeah, my eyes were like rolling up into my head. And then I just laid on the bathroom floor, like in fetal position, and knocked the fuck out, like fell asleep on the bathroom floor. And then my phone was buzzing a bunch because you were texting me and calling me and trying to figure out where I was. And then I went out and like found them again. And then we went to urgent care. And then they were like, dumb bitch, you're not roofied. And I was like, oh, that's weird.
Urgent care said that, not us as friends.
Yeah.
I would like to make that very clear.
Them as friends did not say that. I
urgent
got in the
care
car.
Can't test for roofies, is what we found.
They
out.
took me to urgent care. I cried in the car on Cutie's shoulder because I was like, this is the scariest thing that's happened to me ever. And then we got to urgent care, and the urgent care doctor was like, you're not roofied. This is not how roofied people act. You're fine. Like, don't worry about it. You're good. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That was it.
This is what I just found. Saved in my phone, November 6th, 2021, 1:22 a.m. When you were in urgent care, because this was still like post-COVID, so they wouldn't let anyone else in. Me and Myth sat outside and wrote and accounted everything we saw that night.
Oh, yeah.
And I have the play-by-play.
Because we were trying to figure out who did it. It was a mystery.
So it starts with in car with Doug and Hafu. Me and Maya go to casino. Told Myth and Nick.
Dog?
Dog.
Oh. You just really threw me off because I'm really bad about
Maya
that.
told Myth and Nick that she could jump and touch the sign. She could not. A man fist pumped her, potentially over her drink. Unsure. Saw everyone at the $100 minimum table, and I pouted because I'm poor. Maya and I go pee. Me, Nick, Maya, Myth went to roulette. lost Will's money and my $200 in
I don't remember that
high
at all.
rollers. Maya gets first beer.
Huh.
Nick finds $25 minimum table. Me, Nick, and Milena sit down. Myth and the weird guy and Anthony and Maya stand behind us. The weird guy, we won't say his name, but he's the one that we think roofied Maya.
Yeah.
Milena runs out of money. She joins the stand behind group, and they all go to the high rollers again for a second beer. They are Myth, Anthony, Maya, and Weird Guy.
Yeah.
This is the last time I saw Maya. They all went to the craps tables. Myth left Maya at the craps tables to go talk to Lulu. Myth went back to the craps tables, but Maya wasn't there. He asked, she went to the bathroom. I leave and try to find Maya. Can't find her. I go to Myth. I say, where is Myth? Where's Maya? He said she went to the bathroom. I try to find Maya. She's not in the bathroom. I text Maya. She is in the bathroom throwing up. I cash out. Myth waits by the craps tables to see if she comes to that
Did you
bathroom.
walk in there and were you like asking for me and I was unconscious?
I went to multiple bathrooms.
Oh,
is the
okay.
problem.
That'd be crazy.
I cash out. Myth waits by the craps table in case Maya comes back to the craps table. She does come out of the only bathroom I did check. Throws up into the garbage while Milena dances to distract from throw up.
Yeah.
We go to get in cabs. Weird Guy follows us. I give Myth the eyes and Myth makes Weird Guy leave.
Mm-hmm.
In cabs, Maya suddenly is very confused and starts acting really differently. We go to Area 51, like the club, because we were going to go see the art installation. But then Maya was too in and out because you kept going in and out of reality. So then we went to ER. And that's what happened, baby.
That's so weird. Yeah, the
Isn't that
weird
weird?
guy was like, it started before I had any drinks at all. I think he was super.
It started at
insistent.
Topgolf
He was super insistent on giving me rides to
Cosmo.
to clubs, and like he was like, I'll drive you. Like I have a Tesla. Like I can take you. And I was like, I'm gonna go with my friends.
He even came over to me at one point and he was like, who's in your car? And I was like, Maya and Doug and Hafu. And he was like, no, Maya's in my car. And I said, she's in my car.
Yeah, well, guys,
was
moral of the
weird.
story. Cover your drinks, look out for yourself, and a buddy system, you know what I mean? Buddy system,
I know.
especially when
I'm
you're
so
in Vegas.
scared that this is in Vegas. Like
Because that's
1,000%.
commonplace. Dude, that ER doctor was like, it's not roofied. Like, people get roofied people get roofied here every night. You don't act like them. Like, you're not roofied. And I was like,
I think you had strong willpower.
I
Or
didn't
he
wanna be
didn't know how
roofied.
much to roofie you for because you're tiny.
I'm resistant to roofies.
I'm roofie resistant. No,
I'm crazy.
It's crazy because you had one. I remember it so clearly. You had one beer at Topgolf, and then we went to High Rollers, and they poured your beer. And I remember watching it because like I wasn't drinking that night, and I remember everyone was talking about potential like roofies in Vegas, and I was like, that's never happened, but I've never actively gone out. So I watched the pour.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
It'd be
tried
crazy for a bartender to do it. It wasn't the bartender.
It wasn't the bartender. You tried to jump and touch the sign, and you couldn't. And then this guy.
I do remember fist bumping that guy.
Yeah, you fist bumped
I do
a
remember
guy,
that.
and it might have been over your drink, but I'm not sure. But if he would have to be amazing. Plus, he never
Yeah.
came back. Weird Guy kept
Right.
hovering. That's why I think it was
Yeah.
Weird Guy.
Maybe he paid the guy to fist bump me and drop it in my drink.
I think he roofied you at Topgolf somehow, but he didn't do it well. Because otherwise, why would he want to give you a ride to the casino? And even then,
Well, because
we
he didn't want to
include
give me a
this-
ride to the casino because he wanted to get me in his car and then take me
I
back to his
know.
hotel.
Well, that's why I'm saying like he roofied you at Topgolf.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
that would make sense, and that's why he wanted to take me from Topgolf because he was like, she's gonna be out.
But
soon.
then we were over when Maya was throwing up in the garbage cans and Milena was distracting. He came back out of nowhere. Weird Guy came back and he's like, do you need a ride? I can take you. And I
Yep.
was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He
I
did
left
do
that
that.
on my notes, but that was a
Yeah,
thing.
he was like, oh, I'll take her home for you, which is
We
very
were like,
fucking
what?
sus.
Yeah, it was
Very
so sus.
sus.
But kudos to Myth because he was like, no, bro, get out of here. Like, no,
Yeah.
bro.
Myth made
Yeah.
me leave. It was nice.
Myth, yeah, because he would not take a hint. That guy, it was crazy.
So anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen this time when we go to Vegas. I'm not
Vegas take
stoked that it's
two.
in Vegas at all.
neither.
I after that, I was like, I'm good to just never come back to Vegas in my
That's
whole
how I
life.
felt.
Yeah, but this weekend,
I
Vegas.
was also like in Vegas. Vegas triggers me a lot.
Same.
I was there for the mass shooting. Like
Oh,
not so that night I was there for a work thing, and the night that so I wasn't like there for the mass shooting, for the record. I was supposed to be there. Essentially, I stopped the night before at a hotel, and everyone in my family, everyone knew that I was supposed to be in Vegas because my coworker, her name was Kim. Kim really wanted to go to that country music festival because we were there. We were supposed to be there that night. And then I was like, no, I'm tired because I drove, because of course I always drive. And I was like, no, I'm tired. I'm going to stop at a hotel. And she's like, please, can we go to the country thing? And so like some people in my family, I was like, I might go to this country thing. Like, you know, I'm vague updating. I'm like, if I go tonight, I might go to this, but I might just stay here. I might because Kim was gung ho on going. I end up stopping at a hotel and staying the night there. I wake up at 6 a.m. Most texts I've ever had in my life of people being like, are you okay? Because a lot of people thought more people knew that I was in Vegas during that time. Like I was supposed to be. I was literally 2 hours away from Vegas. Like that's how close I was. And then Kim luckily couldn't get any tickets to the country thing, so she didn't go and instead stayed in her hotel room. But then every day, I'm not kidding you, because they didn't cancel like our work thing, because I was like, I just want to go home, you know? So I drove into Vegas that morning, and every single day there was a gun threat or a bomb threat or a terrorist threat or something. We would just be sitting there and there'd just be people running down the block, and it was like terrifying. And the convention center, it was just like, it was so awful. And every person you'd pass would be like crying, or they had a story of their best friend that's in the ICU right now. That was just like, it was so dark and awful. And I remember like being like, I never want to come here again. I had to drive past like Mandalay Bay, and like I could see the window like busted through. And like, I'm so incredibly lucky that I wasn't there that night. Because I think that would have fucked me up more. But I mean, it absolutely would fuck me up more. But even just like being so close to it was awful.
Yeah.
And like seeing it, like I had to drive in, like, because I woke up at 6 a.m. and I was 2 hours away. So I got there at 8 a.m. and it was like, it was awful. Everything was
That's
awful.
crazy. There was just a shooting at the Texas State Fair too. And I didn't have plans to go there, but I love fairs.
Yeah.
And it did make me think. I was like, man, this just happens. Like it's kind of, it's almost, at this point, it's almost crazy that I've never experienced a mass shooting. It's like America is so broken.
That's what I'm scared about with like, I'm just scared about it in Vegas in general, because it's such a big place with such big like clubs and stuff like that. Big mass gatherings of people really stress me out. Even TwitchCon, like I go and I leave. I go like to my thing and then I'm out of there. Like I do not linger. Like, I don't know. I don't like big things, but that's more of a paranoia thing. But yeah, it was so crazy. Like they didn't light up the strip the whole time. It was just so awful. I've never felt such a happy place. Feel so like, it was the heaviest feeling in the whole wide world. It was so weird. Oh. I also like, Vegas is a place I used to love. My stepdad's from Vegas. So like, partially growing up, I spent a lot of time in Vegas. Like he lived 10 minutes from the strip in a shitty apartment, and like so it was
my first time in Vegas was when I got roofied, and I haven't been back since, so I'm kind of like on it. Yeah. But we are going this weekend. We're going for TwitchCon.
We're going.
I have not been
all those scary stories.
Vegas.
We're going. Yeah.
I have not been to a TwitchCon since 2019. I've only been to one. And in 2019, I walked around in like jeans and a t-shirt and got stopped like a handful of times, you know? So I'm really nervous about this year because one, I think people are going to think I'm ugly. And two, I feel like I'm going to be awkward. Like, cause you know, I'm just like, I can be awkward like with people and with like service workers and stuff. Like I'm just like,
when you
so people are gonna talk to me, and I'm just gonna be like,
I'm a good NPC.
You know, that you are a good NPC.
I go. Boop,
I'm
boop,
not.
Boop, boop. Yeah.
I don't
Just
think I am.
Go
good
over
at that.
with me at all times.
So I'm
'Cause
nervous
I don't
about
want to go
that.
alone, and I don't want to go with Ludwig because Ludwig gets stopped. So
yeah,
much.
that sounds miserable.
Yeah.
But look, we're making tattoos.
She has tattoos.
I have an Alveus meet and greet and an Alveus panel, and so we've made some tattoos, Alveus tattoos, to hand out at TwitchCon, and then you've made, look, it's Winnie. You made friendship bracelets. To hand out.
Yes, bitches. Bring your
They're so
friendship bracelets. We're
cute.
trading friendship bracelets. If you don't have friendship bracelets, you best be making at least one. At least come trade these with me. We have a wine about it meet and greet.
It's true. It's true. I have 2 meet and greets and 2 panels. We have a wine about it meet and greet, and we have a live wine about it, which I don't really know what that means.
We're gonna figure it out.
I think we just take questions the whole time. That's what I want to do, because I don't want to sit there and just like talk.
No.
At them.
No. We'll goof off for a little bit and then we'll take questions. And then we're also we need to record an in-person episode. Maybe I should bring a camera.
We can do it on a phone.
A cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're crazy.
It's fine. Maybe we bring
It's
labs.
fine.
And we could use the labs with the phone, maybe.
Do you know how to do that?
Maybe.
Space do you
Space
know how
might.
to do that?
We'll see.
Producer?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's sneak onto a rooftop like The Hangover and film it on a rooftop.
That would be sick. Dude, we do a live
like
wine
that
about it
idea?
at a rooftop bar.
And we get drunk.
And we get drunk at the rooftop bar.
Parachute off the rooftop into the Bellagio fountain. And then we steal $1 million.
Is that a plot from a movie?
Should be.
Oh.
Should be. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm more looking forward to, I'm trying to clock in. If you guys see me, please say hi. Please don't be weird. This is how you don't be weird. You say, oh my gosh, hello, QTCinderella. I love wine about it. And then I say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And then you say, do you want to get a picture? And I'll be like, yeah, let's get a picture, bitch. And then we take a picture and then you leave. Because let's be honest, we have nothing else to say to each other.
That's the other thing. I am scared that I'm going to have security move people and it's going to make me feel bad.
Yeah.
Like if they like hang out or linger or whatever, and I'm going to have to be like, hey, they were just like, we just had a really nice interaction. Like they're a fan, but can you tell them to leave? It's like that
I'm
feels so
trying
bad.
to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You'll be fine. Honestly, I say this with my whole heart. Just stick with me. I got it. I worked that place like a motherfucker. I'm awesome.
I'm nervous.
I'm so good at
I
it.
also was freaking out the other day about what to wear. You have Taylor did outfits for you and they're cool. And she's got like
I'm cool.
mood boards of like all the stuff that she's wearing.
And I'm going to have a spray tan.
And she's going to have a spray tan.
And potentially
and
my makeup done twice.
I don't know what to wear.
It's not that big of a deal.
It is.
Oh, she's freaking out.
It is a big deal. Because you know what? You know what people say when they meet me for the first time? This is what I'm really self-conscious about. When people meet me in person for the first time, they're like, oh, you're so tiny. And they're like, oh, you're so small.
You are tiny, idiot.
And yeah, okay, I know. But what I wear, what if, like, I was telling you I don't want to wear a skirt because I don't want people to look at me and be like, oh my God, she actually looks 12. Like, she's got little chicken legs and little chicken fingers.
Let's get you the Victoria's Secret bombshell add a bra size push-up bra.
Okay, so when you see me at TwitchCon and I have huge tits,
it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be compliment or
that's the secret. That's the bra review.
Yeah.
Live IRL bra review.
You'll be fine. It's not that deep.
I forgot this one.
That one's the best one.
It's my favorite one. Yeah, you can buy tattoo paper, by the way, and like print your own tattoos.
I have stickers. I brought the stickers back because I will run out of friendship bracelets for sure. Caroline is calling me.
Answer.
I'm going to answer.
So you're filming.
Hi, I'm filming right now. What's up?
Oh, I was just going to check with you. I'm filling out my calendar. Do you still want me to help with the short film contest? Are you still doing that?
Yes, I would love that.
Okay, that's the 26th.
I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't
Yes.
booked it.
That's okay.
It'll be either the 26th, 27th, or 28th. It'll be one of those
great.
days.
I'll be back by Seattle from them, so I'll be free.
Okay. I'll let you know once I have it booked because I'm trying to book us a little mini theater.
Oh, fun. All right, I'll let you get back to filming.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye,
Great.
Caroline. Love you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't tell her you said hi.
I love you. Bye.
She
Love you, bye.
She loves you out. Yeah, I'll figure that out. Yeah, I'm doing a short film my annual Halloween short film contest.
Are they horror films?
Yeah,
Spooky
they're
films?
always so good too. They're insane.
That's so sick.
People are so talented. I know. I want a mega sponsor behind it because I'd love to give more
It's so
money.
Cool.
I
I mean,
know.
it's cool, and it's like there's so many companies that makes sense for.
I know,
I'm
but
surprised
no
that
one
they're
does
not like,
it.
hey.
I need to pitch it a little better probably. But anyway, yeah, we'll be fine at TwitchCon. I promise. I'm good at it. I've got it down to a science.
Please, if you see me at TwitchCon, please don't say, "Oh, you're so tiny little stupid baby chicken legs, baby wrists." Please don't
If
say
you
that.
see me at TwitchCon, please be like, you are so much skinnier than I thought. Your wrists are so skinny and you are so tiny, chicken baby. Please call me a chicken baby.
You can say that to Cutie, but please don't say it to me.
Yeah. I would love that compliment. I'd be like, ooh, I'm tiny?
And you say, "Wow, you're actually way bigger than I thought you'd be. You're
Yes, it am.
actually
You're
like
so
you're
big.
big. Like you're
like
huge."
kind of scary.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'll be great. But yeah, I think meet and greet, wine about it meet and greet is Saturday at 11.
I'll tell you when it is. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you when it is. Meet and greet Saturday at noon from 12 to 2 p.m. And then our panel is Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m.
And that's in person. You can attend that.
Yeah.
And I'll
the
tell
panel,
you what,
you don't
after
have to
the
register
panel,
for.
I will stay and I will meet each person if they allow it. Why
Okay,
not?
me too.
They came to the panel. You don't have
I
to.
guess. Well, actually, I have to go to a dinner. But
Oh, I have to go to the same dinner.
yeah. So she lied and she takes it back.
I'm sorry. Turns out I'm busy.
We'll stay for a second and we'll talk to people. Yeah, you don't have to register for the panels, but you did have to register for the meet and greet. Our meet and greet filled up day one, baby.
You also have an Alveus meet and greet.
I have an Alveus meet and greet with all of the Alveus staff. They're all coming. That's
What?
Saturday.
Wait, it's also Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday from 4 to 6.
Oh, God.
So ours is 12 to 2, and then Alveus is 4 to 6, and then Alveus has a panel Sunday 12 to 1, and we have a panel Sunday 5 to 6.
I have a solo meet and greet also on Sunday with a sponsorship from noon to 1. So if you can't make it to the Alveus, if you can't make it to our animal panel, I could be your backup, baby. I'll be
That's
at the AT&T
funny.
booth. Saying hi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
the meet and greets.
We filled up your
Ours-
weekends.
Yeah. Ours filled out first day. There's
Apparently in seconds, I was told.
really?
Yeah.
Oh. There's just under 200 people, I think, that are going to be there.
I know, which feels kind of like a little bit.
But they can all bring a +1. So it may be
Oh,
closer
that's
to
nice.
300, 400. And it's 2 hours, so we'll see. We'll see.
I'm trying to figure out because there's also a Fear and meet and greet.
Ooh,
But
yeah,
I don't know
when's
when that is. It'll be great.
I don't
It's
either.
like fine.
I wonder if I can
Everything's
just-
going to be fine. We're going to be good. The amount of sponsorship obligations and like dinners and lunches and cocktail hours I've been
Dude,
invited
dinners,
to.
lunches. I like am scheduling every meal and it's stressing me out.
I have them all in my calendar and I'm just not going to show up to some of them, I think.
I looked up Fear and meet and greet TwitchCon and it's not coming up, so I give up.
It's under Hassan.
Oh.
It says Hassan, Will, and Austin, and then they left me out and now they want me there.
Oh, that's really mean.
I know, but I think it's at the same time as some of my other.
Dude, you're gonna do 3 meet and greets?
but I
Friday.
don't
It's
have to do
Friday at 4 p.m. Oh my god.
I'm not going. They're fine. Everyone's
Do you
going
have
for
something-
Hassan anyway. I don't know why they decided to combine. I don't think that was necessary.
I mean, I'm sure they'd be really excited to meet you also. I don't think they're
I
going
don't
to
want
ignore
to.
you.
I don't want to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going. 4 on Friday. Friday's like, I'm supposed to take my mods to lunch on Friday.
Oh, and we have dinner and show on Friday.
That's why I was seeing if any of your mods were going, because we could do a combined mod lunch if you wanted.
I think there are 2 that are going.
Or your editors. My editors are coming to lunch.
None of them are
Okay,
going.
Wow, your team hates TwitchCon.
Yeah, they hate me, actually.
They hate you. But besides that,
They
this has
hate
been
me so much. Cutie buys her mods tickets to TwitchCon. And so I offered all my mods this year. I was like, I'll pay for your tickets if you guys want to come to TwitchCon. And only 2 of them were like, sure. The rest were like, nah, like, I'm good. I don't care.
I think it sucks that it's in Vegas. I think San Diego, more people are inclined. Vegas is genuinely not fun.
Or LA. Or Austin.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't either.
It's not cheaper in Vegas either. It's very expensive, so whatever. Not my party, not my problem.
And people gamble there and get roofied.
But you guys need to tell us in the comments, like, must-see shows, because I'm going to book us some shows, because this is also going to be Maya Cutie bonding time.
I've never gone to a show.
Is Celine Dion still performing? I would like to see Celine Dion.
I didn't know she was still alive.
She has a residency in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
You don't want to see Celine Dion.
I actually would, but I feel bad because I literally thought she was dead.
Wow.
So I'm a super fake fan.
You don't
like
deserve
super
to see
fake.
Celine Dion.
Yeah.
We could go see Katy Perry.
We could go see Katy Perry. We could go to an impersonator, a magic show.
A drag show.
A drag show I would
fun.
love.
I went to a drag show there once and it was so fun. Also, what about would you be down to go to a burlesque show? I've always wanted to, but I haven't. I've never done it.
Is burlesque stripping? No, it's dancing.
It's like it's stripping, but it's like classy. It's like cool,
sexy stripping, classy.
Yeah, and it's like dancing. It's not like a strip club. Strip clubs.
Do they get naked? Like,
I don't know.
Like full. I don't really want
show boob.
to see them. I'm okay with seeing like bra. I don't know if I want to see like naked,
like nipple,
boob. Yeah, and like vagina. That's a lot.
I don't think you see vagina. I think you see nipples though.
Okay, I can.
But it's like
fine.
sexy dancing and nipples. The most famous one was the one that Holly Madison was in. Let me see. I don't think it exists anymore though. Holly Madison burlesque show. Vegas.
Burlesque.
That's a hard word to spell. I didn't spell it right.
R-L-E-S-Q.
Oh, Peep Show. Yeah, it was really. Oh, it ended in October.
Peep Show.
It's
like
called
a flash
Peep Show because it was Peep Show was it was like themed after like Little Bo Peep and like Mother Goose, but they had like these really elaborate costumes and they did like sexy dances.
Huh. With
I don't know.
boas.
I've never been to it.
I'd be game.
I will try to find us a burlesque show and a Cirque du Soleil show.
Cirque du Soleil would be cool, except I hate when people swallow swords. I hate that.
They don't do that in Cirque du
And
Soleil.
I hate when they like pierce their backs and stuff.
Oh, that's not. They
not
won't
Cirque
do
du
that.
Soleil. Okay, cool.
No. I don't think they'll do that. So anyway, in the comments, leave us recommendations for burlesque shows and Cirque du Soleil shows.
They're just gonna be like, go to Cirque du Soleil. Isn't that one thing?
No, there's like multiple. There's like the Beatles one, the Michael Jackson one. I've been to the Beatles one. It's really good. I don't care to go to the Michael Jackson one. They use their music.
Oh.
And they do their cool.
Huh.
There's like which is like the water one, and Mystier.
I don't want to bring our boyfriends to the burlesque show.
Okay.
I would feel very awkward sitting next to my boyfriend during a burlesque show.
You know who would be fun to go to burlesque show with? Peach and Britt.
Squeaks. Oh.
And Squeaks. Me, you, Peach, Britt, Squeaks going to the
boob.
burlesque show and extra Emily.
Dude, Peach would be so fun at a burlesque show. You're right. I can't
Peach
say that word.
knows of a burlesque show.
She probably does.
Maybe
she probably
I'll just
already
message
has one
her.
booked.
She's probably like participating. She's probably. Huh. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Anyway, big week for me. We didn't even talk about any of this, and this is actually huge because there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I went to the Taylor Swift Eras premiere.
I have a question.
Okay.
And I don't know why I've never asked before, but have you met her?
Yeah.
When?
The Red Tour.
Did you get like a backstage pass and you...
No. So what happened? So she used to do these things called tea parties. And like in 1989, it was called like Loft 99, Loft 89 or something. Like she had different names for them. I don't remember what the red one was called. Let me see. It's gonna bother me, so I have to look it up. Taylor Swift.
Did it cost a lot of money?
No. So they just chose you out of the audience.
Oh.
Tea Party Red Tour name.
Club Red.
Oh my gosh, they have so many pictures. Oh, it's Club Red.
That's what producer said.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I found the pictures.
Wait. I want to see.
You know what's so funny is like they even look like unironically, it is the inspo pictures to like whine about it almost.
Oh my
old
god.
Whine About It space.
That is our set. That's
I know,
so
who knew?
funny.
Yeah.
That is the same set. That's so funny.
Who knew?
Okay.
I didn't know. I thought I just copied her kitchen, but apparently I copied the tea party room.
It should ingrained
anyway,
in your brain. It's the best day of your life.
I was the best day of my life. So it was me and my boyfriend at the time went to the Taylor Swift concert, and I knew of this. If you're a big Swiftie, you knew that they did this, where essentially her mom, Andrea, would pick people out of the audience to meet her afterwards. And yeah,
Like
sure enough,
based on vibes.
Based on if they're jamming out, they're dancing the whole time, their fits are good. Like,
wow.
So I was like wearing all red. My boyfriend at the time was wearing all red. And then I covered us in like LED lights. So we just stood out like motherfuckers because I knew. And the whole time I did not let like my boyfriend, I was like, do not fucking sit down. Do not, like, we are dancing the whole time. I mean, you saw me at the Eras tour. Like I go for it no matter, even like regardless, like Eras tour, she wasn't doing that anymore. But like, I just love it so much. It is my day. And like, I will not let a man ruin my day. And so I like made him stand up, and sure enough, we got picked. And then we went backstage and met her, and it was so awkward. And I had nothing to say of sustenance. And then
were you just like, I'm such a huge fan? And she's like, thank you so much.
I was like, it's so nice to meet you. I'm such a big fan. Like, I love your work. Like, the concert was so good. You're so talented. And she's like, thanks so much. And she was like, what do you do for a living? And I was like, this is when I worked at Old Navy. So I was like, I work at Old Navy.
Cool.
Great. She loves me now. Like, I was like, I work at Old Navy. And she was like, they have all the commercials with like the airplanes. And I was like, yeah, I hate airplanes. Like, this is me bonding. I was like, I hate airplanes though. Because they had a whole bunch of commercials this year about airplanes. And I was like, I hate airplanes. And she was like, I just bought an airplane. And I said, that's insane. And I remember that conversation. And then like the person,
that's so crazy.
She had like a security guard or whatever that was like, okay, time to take a picture. And we took a picture, and my ugly ass ex-boyfriend's in the picture, and he looks like a fucking idiot. And I regret it to this day that he's in that picture.
That's really sad. So that's the only time you've met her though.
Yeah. And I didn't,
Okay.
The only thing I'd ever want to tell Taylor Swift, and I don't really, this is the thing I was talking about on my stream the other day, and I'm actually curious your take on it. There's nothing I could say to Taylor Swift in that interaction. She doesn't give a shit.
She won't remember.
She won't remember. Yeah. Like, it is all so like because people are like, I was going to the premiere and they're like, Cutie, if you see her, will you say something? And I'm like, no, I won't. Like, I don't care anymore because like, she's had every interaction possible. She's had people come up to her and be like, you saved my life. She's had people propose in front of her. She's had people probably like slit their fingers and say, do you want to be my blood brother? Like, she's had everything, like,
yeah.
Nothing, like, I'm sure she enjoys it, but I promise you that like nothing can be meaningful anymore to her.
Okay. I think
like that's a dramatic way to say it.
There's definitely fan interactions that I'm sure she remembers. Like, I bet if someone asked her in an interview,
absolutely.
like, what was your favorite fan interaction? Like, one would come up. Like, I can think of one. You can think of one, right?
Yeah.
But I think what you're saying is right. It's not like you're going to say something profound that's going to like make her your friend or like make her think
So like
about you.
what? So I think fan interactions are more for the fan and less for Taylor Swift. Like when you're that size, she's heard it all. And so it, to me, going up to her and spieling about my life, it's more for me to be able to say that I said I did it than for her to like, wow, I interacted with a fan, you know, because there is 1 million other me's.
Yeah, totally.
But
Unless you are like looking for some sort of nugget, which is kind of crazy and a ton of pressure from her. But like if you're looking for like something that you want to like hold on to that she said to you.
Yeah.
Right. It's like people will get stuff like that tattooed, or she'll say
They
like,
do that
keep
all the
going.
time.
Prezoh texted me.
What?
He sent me a picture of his nails.
Oh. You're supposed to reply to him. Like
I'll send a picture of my nails.
Well, no, you're supposed to, like, you know how you used to send your pictures of your nails to people and then they'd reply? He's farming you for a tweet, so you're supposed to say something. So
oh, wait, I don't want this as a tweet. My nails look like this right now, dude.
Yeah, so you should reply because his nails are pink and be like,
oh, you're right.
You
okay.
fingered the Pink Panther or something. Or say something mean. Say, wow, those are some chubby little fingies you've got there.
That's mean.
I know, but it's funny because, like, who has chubby fingies?
I'll think about
Be
it.
like, Lamau, your fingers look like toes if they were fingers.
That's so
weird.
Why are all your responses so mean?
I thought that was just a weird one. Anyway, the only thing that I'd ever want to tell Taylor Swift that she wouldn't care about is that my dog. I would want to tell her about this guy.
My dog is named Swift.
I'd be like, I named my dog Swift after you 12 years ago, so I'm an OG.
That is, honestly, she might remember that.
Yeah, and my dog is so cute. But that's what I wish I would have told her when I met her on the Red Tour.
Yeah.
She doesn't remember that I work at Old Navy. She don't remember shit.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, she cares. For the record, she loves her fans, but it's also her job to love her fans.
Right.
I felt bad because I went on this long rant on my stream and then people are like, so I shouldn't say hi to you at TwitchCon? And I'm like, no, you can't. I'm not Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it was very different.
Taylor
I don't
Swift
know.
has millions of people that say hi to her. I have 10.
People also just want to talk to celebrities so they can get tattoos nowadays. I see that everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, or they'll just want to get them to sign their arm so they can get it tattooed.
Well, that's what my boyfriend at the time did when we met her on the Red Tour. Is she signed his hand so she could go get it tattooed the next day, which was really fucking annoying because he wasn't even a Taylor Swift fan.
He actually did it?
Yeah, I begged him not to, and he was like, it's more than just like her signature. It like represents you, and I was like, that makes it worse. So I actually thought about this the other night. Like, think about, okay, Taylor Swift is the biggest she's ever been right now.
Yes.
And ever since I was in like junior high, there'd be articles about Taylor Swift and random people from like, you know, Instant Messenger would DM them to me like, have you seen this? Like, because I was just the Taylor Swift girl. I've always been the Taylor Swift girl. I'm fine. I'm okay with that. Whatever. But but now I think about it because every ex-boyfriend, every boyfriend I've ever had knows how much I love that bitch. And every boyfriend I ever, like when their ex-boyfriends are like, yeah, whenever I hear Taylor Swift songs, I think of you. And I'm like, huh.
That's so evil.
And now she's the biggest she's ever been. And part of me is like, bitch.
They're never going to forget you.
Sucks to suck.
They're never going to forget about you. That's a TikTok trend right now. It's like people will have like their name and they'll say whenever he hears, God, what's like for me, I would say like whenever they hear about the civilization and what this time period and it's like the Mayans. And then it's like you celebrating because they'll think of you.
Yeah, whenever. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Whenever they talk about the Mayans.
It's
yeah,
like
mine's
that.
Taylor Swift. And she's everywhere right now.
She's everywhere.
So I'm haunting those
She's
bitches.
inescapable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like football? Oh, I'm there. I'm there, bitch.
The football thing is crazy. I saw the pictures of them actually together. So I thought it was, maybe it was a rumor. They are definitely together.
And they are cute.
Will you admit that he's a attractive man?
He's growing on me.
Okay, valid.
But anyway,
I think he's a good looking dude. but he's a conventionally attractive dude.
I like it. I'm okay with this one. I never liked, like, not that my opinion matters. This is just social commentary. I never liked Joe Alwyn because I'm like, that guy's freaking vanilla. He's such white bread that, like, I don't give a shit.
Joe.
He was so boring to me. I never understood it.
Okay, that's not how I would spell that last name. It's a conventionally attractive young man as well.
He's boring though. He was so boring.
Yeah.
It was just so interesting that, like, Taylor with Joe wrote so many beautiful songs that are like, if I ever lose you, you know, will never walk Cornelia Street again, or you're my lover, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand, you know, with every, I'm misquoting, whatever. I don't want to misquote, so I'm second guessing my dyslexia. Anyway,
fake fan.
She wrote so many amazing lines about Joe, like so many love songs about Joe that are just like the family that I choose is yours, like all this stuff. And all Joe ever said about Taylor was like, he kind of like dodged. Like, he would always just dodge and try to like be like, I'm my own man. And like the nice thing about Travis Kelce is Travis Kelce has fed the fandom a little bit, where like in his interviews he'll be like, oh yeah, we just had to get in our getaway car, which is like, yeah, you know. And he's like been really cute about it in a way that none of her, like, this is what's crazy to me. I like sat down and I thought about this. I didn't take time out of my day. It just popped in my brain. But like, none of her boyfriends have bragged about her in the way that she fucking deserves.
The other side of that too, though, is like, I could also see the lens, especially as her, of if my boyfriend is bragging about me and like farming my fans, that it's like a clout thing. And like, I would want a boyfriend to be super private, so it's very obvious that he's only in it for me and like doesn't care about the public aspect. You know what I mean? Like, that's very different if you're a normie and like you have a boyfriend and you want him to like post you and he's not doing that. That's like,
yeah, I see.
But
that
if
dynamic.
you're like, if you have a following and then they're like with you and all of a sudden they're posting all about you and like how much they love you, I would be kind of like, what are you looking for? Like, why are you?
I think just because it's never been done, because I thought that too initially. I was like, this is a little aggressive, but she has like this song called like Peace, about how like essentially if you date me, and a lot of people with mental health cling on to this song because it's like this is a song that means something a lot to me, because if you are with me, it comes in waves. Like, you will never, like, I will never be able to give you peace, because some days I'll have an anxiety attack. Some days I'll be so depressed I can't get out of bed, and there's nothing I can do about that. And you have to like accept that. For Taylor Swift, it's like, you will never have peace because you never know what tabloids you're going to wake up to. You never know who's going to be outside of your thing. And like Joe Alwyn has like commented on that, like on her fame being like somewhat of an annoyance. But then Travis Kelce has been like, you know what? Like, this is the deal this is what we get with her, and I'm okay with it. Like, I accept it. And it's like, just even those sentences, like him saying those publicly, is like kind of amazing compared to everything she's had in the past, you know?
Yeah.
But
I can see it going both ways, but I will assume the best in Travis, the football man. The pictures that have gone out of them are cute. It's funny how it's funny how like crazy people are about like grabbing onto every little detail and every little like video and picture. Like, there was a picture and her lipstick was like a little tiny bit smudged on her upper lip, and then there was like, it could have been edited, but in his mustache it was like a little tiny bit red on the bottom. And then it was this Twitter post and people were like I'm kicking my feet right now, like, oh my god, I'm dying, like, that's so cute, like they kissed. And I was like, they're adults. Like,
guys, they're in their 30s. They've done it all. They're like, no need to.
But also, it wasn't even proof that they kissed. It wasn't like smeared, you know. It was like so. It was a lot.
Dumb to sell it, like, guys.
Guys. Yeah, I can't imagine. I cannot imagine being in their position. I can't. That layer. Done the public relationship thing before, obviously we both know about that. That layer's enough when you're a micro niche internet celebrity.
Imagine being quite literally one of the most famous women on the planet right now.
No idea how you do that. No idea. Yeah.
Yeah. But
So-
I went to the premiere. I got invited to the premiere. I begged my way in every outlet I had. I said, please, please, please. I'm actually kind of sad. This is weird. Taylor Nation is like a Taylor Swift fan. It's like her
Twitter.
the biggest fan Twitter platform. Like they're big on Instagram. They're big everywhere. And they had a theater and they sent out invites. And I was like, kind of sad Taylor Nation didn't invite me. But they invited a bunch of like Taylor fan accounts, like literally your profile picture's Taylor. But I feel like I tweet enough about Taylor that I'm kind of like, will we? Like, you guys didn't want me? But
I don't know how they. I mean, a lot of people tweet about Taylor. I don't know that they like collect data
I know.
or would know that you were
It's
tweeting
fine.
about her.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I got an invite through like my agency, and like it was like connected to like YouTube or Spotify or I don't know. Regardless, I got an invite. I'm so pumped. And tell me, the dress code on this invite, festive.
Yes.
What's that?
That's a great question. It sounds like what people wear to the Eras tour. It's like whatever the hell you want. Like go
Yeah.
sequins, go crazy, do feathers, like dress like you wouldn't normally dress. Festive, fun, festive.
So I did that. I kind of like found one of her outfits I liked, and I went and found something inspired by it the day of. I got my makeup done because I wanted to feel cute. I wanted to be able to take pictures and all that stuff. I show up and I go to the check-in line and they're like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Blair Cinderella," you know. And so they're like, "Oh, we don't have you." And I'm like, panicking because I had a physical ticket. They're like, "Oh, it's totally fine. You just have to go get like some of the seat assignments got weird. You have to go get in this separate line." So I'm waiting in the separate line, and sometimes they'd pull random people out. They pull me out and they're like, "Oh, you're right here. You're in theater 4, seat 14. Great. You know, I'm like, I walk.
Was it playing in a bunch of theaters?
Yeah.
In
so
one movie theater?
she rented out, or she closed off the Grove.
Okay.
And it was the AMC at the Grove, which has, I believe 14 total theaters in it.
Wow.
So
okay.
each of those theaters were people invited. So it was like 2,000 people that were invited.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so I go, I take some pics, blah, blah. It's like really gorgeous. I didn't get to see her. I don't understand. I think only Taylor Nation invites were able to see her on the red carpet, which is like sad, but I didn't get to see her on the red carpet, but that's okay. I go into the theater. She has like a candy bar that she has freaking nerds bunches.
Yum.
Like
the gummy
Nerds
ones?
Yeah, the gummy ones.
I love
She's got
those.
those. She's got red vine. She's got chocolate covered raisins. She's got M&M's. She got Bunch of Crunch. Literally everything full size, like all laid out. You just go and you collect it and you grab it.
With like a little scooper.
Best day ever. No,
Cute.
just the bags.
Oh, wow.
Just the full size bags. Yeah.
She's rich.
She's so rich. And there's like gorgeous flower displays. My vlog's coming out soon. Don't worry, everybody.
Oh, fun.
And it's just so cool. And then you walk over and they have the buckets of popcorn. And I'm like literally loaded up.
I've seen it all over
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, well, these ones are the fancy metal ones. Got them for free.
Oh.
And little nachos. She gave you nachos. Get nachos.
God.
And now my hands are so full. And then I get a bottle of water. And so then I walk over to Theater 14. My cousin was also with me. So we walk over to Theater 14, seats 14 and 15. We put our stuff down and we're like, we're going to go adventure some more. They had an open bar with themed cocktails, which my
Cute.
cousin's Mormon, so I wasn't going to drink, whatever.
Oh, sad.
Would have been cute. I know, kind of sad, but it's okay. And so then we just go out and we meander. We look around. We're like, oh my gosh, where's Taylor? This is cool, you know. and then we have to go back into our seats. And so we go back in, and we sit down. And the movie was supposed to start at 7, and then it's like 7:15 and then 7:30. And then we start getting whisperings that Taylor is going to each theater to kick off playing the thing. So she's going into all 14 theaters and like saying stuff to kick off the show.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like,
that's
oh my
so
gosh, we're so
nice.
excited. And then this girl I saw in the lobby, there's this girl I saw in the lobby. She's this is drama. I'm having some drama on the pod.
Okay.
It's safe drama. Don't worry. There's this girl. She's like, she was a very interesting lady. She was probably like my age, white woman, brown hair with big dreads on top of her head, and was wearing sunglasses.
Okay.
And she, the
In
whole
the theater.
time, the minute I walked in, she kind of stood out to me because she was TikToking in the lobby very loudly. And it was like, I get it. We're all excited, but like, come here. Like, it was like, you know, whatever. 7:30, she comes into our theater and she takes like one of the last seats. And then she sits there with her, she has like a light on the whole time, just on herself, just like talking. Yeah. I don't know if it was a ring light or if it was like a light from a phone. I don't know, but she's just sitting there talking the whole time. And it's like, and everyone in my row keeps being like, girl, like, come on, you know, like whatever, ignore it, whatever. 7:45, show still hasn't started. 8 o'clock, Taylor walks into our theater. So crazy, so cool.
That's so
you know?
crazy.
Yeah. She walks in, she walks to the front. She's like, hi guys, welcome to the movie. Thank you guys so much. Like, it's like really cool. Lady, weird TikToker freaks out, which good, as she should, you know, everyone's freaking out. Everyone's like, wow, Taylor.
Was she wearing her
like,
dress?
She was wearing her Oscar de la Renta dress. Yeah.
Cool.
And she comes in, she gives a little speech, and she's like, this was like, you can see that the fans played a big part of this you know, film, but like, I wanted to come in and personally thank you guys, because a lot of you that are in this theater are the editors and the producers of the film. And I'm like, I think I'm in the wrong theater. Like, I'm like, oh shit. Like, okay, you know. And I'm like, And earlier when I went to the bathroom, I came back and my cousin was like, someone came up to us and they said we were in the wrong seats, but they were like, we're fine, we're just gonna sit over here. And I was like, weird, because like our check-in process was so weird, you know. And I was like, okay, whatever, you know. But she thanks us for that, and I'm like, are we in the wrong theater? Like, I was like no one had like kicked us out, and like whatever. And then like Taylor gives her speech. It's so cool. And then the freaking movie starts, and I'm pumped, and I'm like, baby, it's you, the champion.
Was it,
you know,
or was everybody like loud, like dancing the whole time?
So vibe check. I stand up as soon as it starts. I'm like, woo, you know, and I'm dancing, I'm singing. I look around, everyone else is sitting, and I'm like,
oh my God.
So I sit down, and I'm like, okay, it's more of a bop vibe, you know. We're bopping. That's fine. We're a bop audience.
Okay.
And so I'm like bopping. Girl with TikTok girl with hair, she is still on her phone, like with a flashlight on. Everyone in my row keeps looking back at her like, what are you doing? Like, what is going on with you? Like, it was just like, it was just weird. Like, you're
That's
at a
so
freaking
weird.
premiere. Like, this is just so weird. Like, it's just weird behavior. And so then whatever, I enjoy myself as best I can. I'm dancing in my seat. I'm like, you know, and then I'm like, the vibes are just so strange in my theater that I look at my cousin and I'm like, I've seen this concert 3 times, right? I'm like, I am going to quickly go do a vibe check of theater 14 instead of theater 4, thinking my dyslexia might have gotten the best of me. I'm just gonna meander. So I was like, I'll be right back. So I leave really quick, and I run. Like, I'm like, run into theater 14 because I don't want to miss it. Because we're on Folklore in my no, sorry, we're on Evermore in my room, which I love Evermore. But I was like, okay, I can risk one song. And so I run, and I go into theater 14. They're already on Reputation, so they started before us because they're on Reputation, which is further in the set list, and they are fucking vibing. They are dancing. They're like, I was like, this is the fan room. This theater 14 is clearly the fan room, and I'm like, I can't leave my colleagues. We worked so hard on this film. I've got to go back to theater 4. You know, like, I'm a part of the crew now. I go back to theater 4, and I tell my cousin, I'm like, yeah, we were supposed to be in theater 14. For sure. Like, damn. For sure. And I was like, it's fine though. We worked really hard on this film. We belong here. And so, you know, so we're like bopping, and then it became like an ongoing bit. There were like some weird cuts in like some of the songs got cut in the movie that were like actually live. And I'd be like, oh, we got to talk to Bill. He shouldn't have cut that one. Like it was like, so it became like a pretty funny thing where I just jumped in on the bit of us helping edit this film. Right.
Yeah.
And like the biggest thing, spoiler alert, is the stage dive. You know, that really cool dive where it looks like she's diving in the water in the movie. The angle that they took of that is so bad, and I'm so mad. And
why? How?
We're gonna have a meeting with our team next week about it for sure. But it's just bad. It just doesn't show off how cool it is.
Oh, sad.
It's like from the side when it should have been like a little above,
like showing the
yeah. It's directly from the side, so it's like bloop instead of like a little bit above.
That's tragic.
I know. So it's kind of, but that's a bummer. But then. I ignored that part because I wanted to figure out the vibes, but even worse vibes after, I want to say, because it goes Lover into Fearless, right? Mid Fearless, TikToker who's been on her phone the whole time gets up and leaves. She just leaves.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, okay.
That's
and
so
part of me
disrespectful.
I know. But this woman had become such an anomaly to our whole entire row because she was just like, she was so confusing that one of the girls sitting next to my cousin was like, maybe she's going to the bathroom. And then we're like, yeah, maybe she's going to the bathroom. Like we had like, we're like, maybe she was so interesting. And so then the girl was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We're like, okay. You know, she's like, I want to figure out who this girl is. Like, is she a big TikToker? Is she like what is this? What is she filming for? Like, it's just so strange. So girl next to my cousin gets up and leaves with like a few paces behind and comes back a few minutes later. And she's like, she left the building.
Damn.
And we're like, that is so weird. That is just the weirdest thing in the world.
Did you find out who she was?
Wait.
Oh.
Anyway. So we enjoy the concert, right? We enjoy the concert. It gets to this spoiler alert. It gets to the surprise songs. As you know, after 1989, she does her 2 surprise songs. Now, these were filmed in LA. So the concert was filmed in SoFi Stadium. And so we know that one of my nights at SoFi Stadium was when they were filming was Death by a Thousand Cuts and You're on Your Own Kid. Yeah. And so I am praying and hoping that the surprise song is You're on my set list, which is Death by a Thousand Cuts and You're on Your Own Kid. She gets on the guitar and she starts singing our song. And I'm like, okay, there's no debut song. So like, that's important. Like our song, Slam Screen Door. And then she gets on the piano. And as soon as I hear the dun, I know it's Summer went away, still the yearning stays. And I can't help myself. I stand up in my seat, like just so giddy. And I'm like, it's all You're on Your Own Kid. Like I'm so excited. And then I remember that we all worked on this event and we already know, we edited it. Like, oh my God, so embarrassed. And I look around, I look at the guy next to me. I'm like, we already knew that. And I sit down. I'm like, Summer went away. It was so funny.
So nobody else, did they look at you? When you stood up?
They were like, what is wrong with this? Because I was so excited that we got, because I loved the acoustic You're on Your Own Kid so much. Like I love that song so incredibly much that like I just couldn't help myself. I just stood up and I was so excited. And then like we already knew because we worked on the film. So it was just like kind of funny that I was excited. But like the guy next to me like laughed. He was like in on the joke that clearly I wasn't supposed to be in that theater. And then it was also strange because more people, since they worked on the film, they kind of left kind of early, like just throughout the thing. And I was just like, how dare you take a premiere seat ticket from like a fan? But I get it because they worked on the film.
I don't know. They probably didn't take it from a fan if they really worked on it. It was like, what?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if they worked on it, they were probably like slotted those seats. Like, I don't think it was like, it's you or a fan. What do you decide?
Yeah, I ended up in the wrong theater for sure. But
yeah, that sucks. So did you go to the fun theater later?
No, because they were already on Reputation and I was on Folklore. So I didn't want to miss. Like, I would have missed half of Reputation. You know, I love Reputation.
Me too.
So, yeah, but it was still fun. I made the best of it. It was awesome. And then afterwards, we leave our theater. Taylor is clearly in theater number 2 because it's like there's armed guards outside of it. Okay. But we leave our theater and we're taking pictures and stuff like that. They start releasing theater number 2. So all of her dancers come out, which is just like so cool to see these very talented humans. Yeah. I didn't get any pictures with any of them because I was too nervous. I just didn't want to bother them. But her backup singers came out. I did take a picture with some of her backup singers because I wanted to be fun. I
Cute.
took a picture with them, and I told them like, you guys are amazing, you guys are talented, because I feel like they probably don't get that a lot, you know.
Enough, yeah.
And they're like so amazing. And it was cool. Adam Sandler came out of the theater, which is so funny because they had a back exit for celebrities. Like
Adam Sandler's a weird celebrity, it seems like, though.
Yeah.
Huh? He just
I think he like didn't want to
rolls.
figure out the celebrity parking, so he just parked in general parking and then had to deal with the fans.
That's funny.
Which is kind of funny. So Adam Sandler and his family came out, which was cute. And then
no, we had a family.
people like swarmed him though, which I think was like, come on, chill out,
That
guys.
sucks.
Like,
Yeah.
And yeah, Taylor did not come out of that theater. But then they gave away like the flowers that were used. So everyone was taking home flowers. They had little
Aw.
posters, and it was a great night. And I went
Cute.
home, and then 2 days later, my cousin she loves TikTok, and she was looking at Eras Tour because she was like, I wonder if Taylor did go out the back, or if we would have stayed longer, if we might have seen her, you know, because I was kind of bummed that we didn't get to like see her. And then and she finds on TikTok that she did go out the back, and there were like people, and she just waved and went to her car, right? Like that was it. And so she's like, oh, thank goodness we didn't stay. And then she was like, Blair, I found her.
I
And I was
want
like,
to see
what?
it.
And so we find the girl, the TikToker that was in our theater,
Yeah.
who was weird vibes. 90% of her TikToks were just lies. On her
do you mean?
TikTok, she goes, this is her in the TikTok in the lobby. And she goes, I'm at the Taylor Swift premiere. I'm sitting in the same theater as Taylor. Like, I'm going to give you guys the play-by-play. Like, this is amazing. And then she walks up the stairs to the IMAX theater, which was not being used. The IMAX was not being used. She walks up, or maybe one of them were, but one of them was up the stairs and it wasn't being used. She walks up the stairs. She goes, this is my theater. I get to see it in IMAX. Not true. Not true. She posted a video late that night and was like, I just left the movie. It was amazing. You left 2 hours early. How dare you?
Oh my god.
Like, it was the most infuriating TikTok account I've ever seen.
That's so sad.
I know.
Like, I can't. Wow. I guess there are probably a lot of influencers that live like that, though. Where they'll like go and like take a picture in a coffee shop and then leave immediately instead of like, you know.
I mean, I get it. She was doing her job, but it's just like.
Yeah, this definitely feels disrespectful, especially with Taylor like going in there, you know,
I
and everyone
know.
being
It was
so committed.
I
that's
was like
very strange.
so blown away.
Huh.
I couldn't believe it. There were a few others that were just like blatant lies that I was like, what?
Man, that's so sad.
I know. It was so sad. I was like the fact she left early and then she was like this, like she even reported on the songs that got cut from because songs did get cut to make it shorter for a film. She's like, this just in, these songs got cut. And I'm like, you didn't even see half of them get cut. Like you left. Like, it was just like
That's
crazy.
so weird. That's so weird.
But yeah,
I'm glad you
was-
actually got to
was
go.
weird.
That's crazy that you made it there.
I know.
After
I
that
do
whole
feel
thing.
I felt very lucky. I was very happy I got to
Yeah,
go.
it's sick.
But yeah, I that was crazy. The audacity.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And you don't know how some of these people got invited. You don't know if they got invited from TikTok or something like that. So that could be why. Like, she was just doing her job. So kudos there. But it's just like, and for all we know, maybe she went out to her car and she came back in. And I don't know the whole story.
Maybe. I get it, though, because it's such a special thing for Taylor fans. I get why that's frustrating.
Yeah, it is a special thing for Taylor fans. And is so, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, it was cool. I made some friends. I got one friendship bracelet.
Wow.
It
Fun.
was a look what you made me do. They said, I know you love Reputation, so I got you this one.
Oh, as a viewer.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
The unicorn viewer, the crossover of a Taylor Swift fan enough to get invited to the premiere and knows QTCinderella. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
There was
Sick.
actually two of them, two unicorn fans I met that night.
Wow.
One named Bree. Shout out Bree. And this one I didn't get her name because I couldn't tell if she actually knew who I was or not. And I got really awkward.
Oh.
But I got a bracelet. And I had
That
it.
happens.
But yeah.
Okay, sweet. Well,
Yeah.
Cutie's gonna be handing out bracelets at TwitchCon. So you can get bracelets from her. She's gonna give that one in particular away.
I'll keep this one.
Oh, she'll keep that one.
Keep it. But that is my story with the premiere. It was so cool. I was so incredibly lucky to get a go. I feel so lucky. It's like the only time like my micro niche fame has ever made me feel like I'm so fucking lucky.
Yeah, that is
besides,
sick
like,
that you got to go.
Obviously my lifestyle, but like, yeah, it was so cool. It was so cool.
I saw the pictures too. You looked really good.
But sick. I kind of want to go to like a normal theater to see if the vibes are different. But
your dedication is incredible. The amount of times you've seen the concert and you're like still like, yeah, I'll just go watch it again in a normal theater. It's like crazy.
Yeah, I kind of want to goal for flying because she has some shows in Europe next year. I want to try to make a goal to go to like her Paris or her London show.
Is it still Eras Tour?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know how she's doing it.
That is insane.
She's crazy.
Okay,
I
well,
genuinely
that's cool.
can't imagine what her work day looks like.
I mean,
It's
at least
insane.
right now she's kind of on. I mean, I'd say she's on break, but she just did this premiere.
Yeah, but even then, she's flying to freaking Missouri to see the Kansas City games, and then she's flying to New York because that's where she lives, and then so and so and so and so, and it's just like that's not like a normal life to have like cars,
it's not a break,
be airplanes, like
yeah.
She has no like chill.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean she's riding it. You're right, she's as big as she's ever been. So respect for having the stamina.
Respect. Anyway, we're gonna go over to the Patreon now. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Patreon, check it out. We got more to talk about. I got plenty.
Hey, like and subscribe.
What, Lud? I said whine about it. Oh, Lud's singing our song. Not
Whine
our song,
about
the
it.
Taylor Swift song, but he's singing whine about it. Whine about it. I don't think my mic picks you up.
I could hear him. Like and subscribe.
Whine about it.
Oh.
Woo!
Woo.
Ludwig's being Travis Kelce for Halloween.
Ludwig, can I have your money to gamble on red?
Maya won't gamble unless she uses someone's money that she doesn't like. Could she use your money?
I don't like how that was phrased.
I don't either. You should have just been like, Maya won't gamble unless it's your
Wait,
money.
you won't gamble?
No. But
I'll
unless
gamble
she
with
uses-
your money.
She will gamble with your money, she says.
Do you keep the winnings?
Yes.
Yes. Can Maya have $100, please, so I can teach her blackjack?
Yeah, it's not enough.
She won't take my money, but
It's
she'll
like
take
a
yours.
weekend. You're gonna find like a $15 table. You're gonna play like 6 hands and lose, and then she's gonna be like, "Gambling's dumb. I played with Cutie and I just lost, and then like watched." She's not gonna have
I
enough
don't
to,
sound like that at all.
She doesn't sound like that. Her voice is way higher. We're gonna go to a burlesque show, but the boys can't come.
Boo.
Yeah.
Well,
You're looking ripped. Look how ripped he looks.
I'm gonna bring a lot of money, so you can.
You're also
I'll
ripped.
give you some money to gamble.
What do you say?
But
This is huge. He'll give you some money to gamble
if
with.
you win a lot, I want it.
Yes.
But if you win a lot, he wants it back. Now
Okay.
negotiate a percentage.
I'll give him 5%.
You get 5% of winnings.
You guys are like the worst negotiators.
Anyway, I think it worked.
I
All
think it's
right,
fair.
go to the Patreon. See you there.
See you over there.